They just did a round of shots at my table, and I can't tell you how much I wish I took one. In fact, why don't we maybe do a practice toast? I can't have a drink since I'm pregnant, but maybe if you guys have a few, the speech will sound awesome. So yeah, a practice toast to Kristin and Kyle. Cheers.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm Kristy. I'm Kristin's maid of honor. I want to just start by thanking the Lanings for putting on such an amazing event tonight. Yes, round of applause. I want to thank all of you for being here, for sharing in their special day, and most of all, I want to thank Kristin and Kyle for including me in their big day. I'm going to reference my notes. I hope nobody minds. So Kristin and I go way back. I've known her since high school, and if I remember correctly, I was very popular, and she was a big nerd. I'm just kidding. According to Kristin, though, our first interactions were not exactly pleasant. She insists that I teased her a little bit, made fun of her, but I adamantly deny that. She eventually got over it, and we connected in an English class a few years later in our senior year when we were the editors of a poetry magazine. Like I said, we were really, really cool. We found that we had shared interests, had similar tastes, and had the same sense of humor. We became inseparable pretty much instantly. We had some really incredible times together, starting with when we used to sneak out in high school to go to Illusion's nightclub. When I gave her her first, and I think her last, cigarette in college. I'm sorry, Dorothy. And all of our crazy trips to the Bahamas and Vegas. I have taken more trips with Kristin than any other friend I know. And I know that Kyle's going to look at me weird on Monday when I show up for our honeymoon. But expect me there. Surprisingly, we haven't lived in the same city since high school. But we've only grown closer over the years. I guess absence really does make the heart grow fonder. Over the years, I've come to realize what an amazing, just truly special person she is. She's fun, she's smart, she's down to earth and thoughtful, and my God, one of the most generous of anyone I know. It sounds like people share my feelings there. I won't bore you with the details, but let's just suffice to say that my 2-year-old daughter has a bigger and fancier wardrobe than I do, and my husband was thrilled when she sent her a bathing suit at 3 months old with Juicy stamped on her butt. When Kristin met Kyle, she told me he was nothing like her other boyfriends. Kyle was actually good looking. But really, she talked nonstop about him. I knew he made her happy, and that's all I've ever wanted for Kristin. Kyle impressed me with the way he treats Kristin with tenderness and respect. He came to visit us in Florida with Kristin not too long after they started dating, and I was really impressed with the way he was with my daughter. He was very sweet to her, and he casually mentioned to Kristin that he wanted a little girl too. And so I knew that this day was not far off for them. He has a great sense of humor, and he keeps Kristin laughing, which I can tell you is the best way to keep a marriage going. Nothing is better or more effective than a man who can make his woman laugh when they're in a fight. Also, nothing's more annoying than laughing when you're angry. I hope that you both have this annoyance for the rest of your lives. You are two very special people. I wish you all of the blessings and happiness that life has to offer. And in closing, I want to say that marriage is like a hot bath. Once you get used to it, it's not that hot. Jump right in, the water's warm. To Kyle and Kristin, cheers. I love you guys.